Hi, my name is Wes from Cude Design, and I will be showing you how to add Google Maps to the Salient theme. In an earlier video, I demonstrated how to generate the Google Maps API key. I'll add a link in the description below of this video, and I'll just be talking about the interactive map element block which you can use on the Salient theme. So we've got our contact page here. For this to work, you do need the Google Maps API key added to your theme options within Salient. So we've just recently done that. We are editing the page and we've got this interactive map feature. Now if you don't want to use Google Map because you don't want to create the API, you can use this other feature. So let me show you what the map looks like. This is Google Maps right now, using the default Nectar map marker. And we'll just save this now to show you what the other map is like. So we've got the other map, it's called Leaflet, is it? Leaflet, yep. So this is Google, and then refresh, and then this is Leaflet. Looks more like the handbook map, which you would have. I wouldn't say it's very pleasant to look at. It looks a bit like a bit of an eyesore, but it's easy to do if you don't want to set up Google Maps. So you have a bunch of options here. You've got this is how you set your location, the map height, how close you want it to zoom in. So let's do 2, show you how that changes. So if you do zoom by the number 2, I think that should go closer. Yeah. Further away even. So if you choose a lower number, it zooms out further. And you can also add multiple map locations. So let's go back to Google Map, and we've got these points here. So if you want to add your business, you need to find these the latitude and longitude. So what you can do is if you go to Google Maps, then if you search for the location you want to put on the map, you'll find it here, and then you just right click and actually it shows you your latitude and longitude. So if you click on it, it copies it, so just copies it automatically. So the first one I assume that's quite long compared to the last one, so hopefully this does work. If we cut that, because this is the longitude, paste that in and then save. Let's see what happens. Hopefully this works. Okay, excellent. So that's changed, but we've got no map marker. So let's see what's going on then. Let's zoom in. Zoom in a bit to 14. Let's enable zoom in, zoom out as well. Okay, zoomed in, but there's no map marker, which is quite strange. Let me figure out what's going on here. Okay, so I've had to troubleshoot this a little while because it just wasn't working. So we've just been chatting with ChatGPT, trying to work it out as well. Because on the Salient element, it was working. So the best thing to do in this example is to add the function which was working and analyze what is different. So I've done, so I've gone to Salient, I've added maps again, found the map which I wanted to add, so I just chose one of these two. So it's added back. I've refreshed the screen. So we've got our map, which the location is working, but not the marker. And then we've got the new map, which is working. So there's something different within the element which we're using. There's nothing physically wrong with the website or the API key. So I just compared the pair of them. So we've got, so here's the latitude and longitude. And then the only difference I noticed was this down the bottom. If you notice this, and you must have been screaming at me like, you need to add this, map marker locations. I assumed that meant if you wanted to add more than one location. I didn't realize you had to add the location of your point here and here. So this is my theory anyway. And I just wanted to show you why I did it. So let's try that again. So we're going to add Cude design. We're going to copy the location. That's one. That's the next one. And then we also have to add it here, I guess. Not just the one location, and hopefully this works. So we'll check, how did they do it? So they didn't have a space in between. Did they have one of you sorted it out? Yeah, they did. So let's now see if that works. Cache problem. Whee! So it works. Yeah, something so simple like that was just completely overlooked. So let's get rid of. So let me just show you some of the elements you can be using. If you go to Salient Elements at the top and then just put in Map, you've got these pre-built elements here which you can add. You've got like the dark map, the light map, and yeah, so I'll just show you what your options are here. So this is the one we just included. So you got the map height. You can enable zoom in and zoom out, which allows the user to zoom in, zoom out on the map to make it grayscale. And then you got the dark scheme. Let's see what this is about. See how that changes things. There you go, so it's just lightened it up. So there's plenty of options here to customize your map. It's a really good theme in this way. It's not complex at all. Me saying that after spending so long looking to add those map markers. Yeah, so there's that is how you can manage Google Maps using the Salient theme. You can upload your own image for the map location rather than using their Nectar animated style. So yeah, it's really customizable, looks really modern and clean, and the Google Maps option just seems better than the leaflet one. It just looks a lot cleaner, minimal, and that's what I prefer to use. So there's the flat design as well, that's super minimal. So yeah, hopefully that video helped you if you're encountering the same problems as me, and just drop a message in the comments if you need help, and I look forward to seeing you next time.